Welcome to Great Taste Ed Reviews, where I taste award-winning food and drink and ask whether these great taste stars really deserve the hype. These stars come from the Guild of Fine Food, judged blind by industry experts. Each episode, I take one food or drink category and compare a 1-star, 2-star, 3-star, plus a wild card with no stars at all. And because great flavour isn't always great value, every product gets a 1 to 5 value score. Then, I crown the best all-round choice. Episode 3, Cheddar Cheese. Let's rate the ratings. This is our 1-star cheddar, Golden Hooves Mature Cheddar, awarded 1 Great Taste Star in 2025. A British farmer-owned cooperative cheddar made with regeneratively farmed milk, matured for a rounded, savoury flavour. On retailer sites, shoppers often highlight the rich and rounded flavour and crumbly texture of this cheese, and a minority find it less bold than some other mature cheddars. Let's see. So this is the only cheese out of the 4 that is described as a mature cheddar cheese rather than an extra mature cheddar cheese. So it's a younger cheese, less crumbly, firmer, more sliceable, good for sandwiches. Here goes. Let's give it a taste. Smooth, creamy, gentle savoury, not unpleasant. In all honesty, I'm not bowled over by this. I think if this were to go in a sandwich, it would need a little bit of help from a pickle or a chutney, something with a little bit of sweetness, sourness, savouriness to give it the help it needs. Did it deserve its 1 Great Taste Star? Does it have something that little bit special that other mature cheddars I've tasted don't have? I don't think it does. For me, it's simply a very good example of a mature cheddar cheese, but no more delicious than many of the unawarded artisanal mature cheddar cheeses that are out there. Now, I paid £4 for a fairly small hunk of cheese, so I would expect this to be a star on the cheese board. I don't think this one quite cuts it for me. My value for money score for this is a 2.5 out of 5 on that basis. This is our 2-star cheddar, Snowdonia Black Bomber, awarded 2 Great Taste Stars in 2023. A flagship extra mature cheddar from North Wales, known for bold flavour and a creamy, indulgent texture. Across multiple retailer listings and comments, many describe this as rich, creamy and intensely savoury, but some find it a bit too mellow for a true extra mature hit, and slightly pricey for the strength provided. Let's see. So I've left this one out of the fridge just to come up to room temp because I don't want to have myself an accident when attempting to cut through this very firm black wax casing. So here goes. Strong, very strongly scented. And I can see it's crumblier than the previous. Yes, it's got all the hallmarks of an extra mature cheddar, this. Rich, creamy, savoury. It delivers what it promises. Does it pack a punch that makes its 2-star standout accolade deserving? The problem is there is so much competition in this category, and I have tasted better handcrafted, traditional mature cheddar cheeses than this one. It is delightful and worthy of a place on anyone's cheese board, but I just don't see it as a standout cheddar though. For me, it's a 1-star. I paid £5.50 for 200 grams, which makes this one the most expensive cheese out of the 4 I'm reviewing. For that reason, it's a 2 out of 5 for me. And now this is our 3-star cheddar, Seriously Strong Extra Mature, awarded the top honour in 2024. an intensely matured cheddar delivering sharp tang, deep savoury flavour, and a crystalline bite. Among shoppers on review sites and retail listings, opinions are split. Many praise its strong and tangy character and satisfying mature flavour, but others note that the intensity is not quite as sharp or complex as pricier artisan cheddars. Let's see. Let's cut into this 3-star Victor and give it a taste. So the first thing I notice is that crystalline bite is not registering at all for some reason. Maybe I need to have another taste. That's disappointing. It's sharp, salty, deeply savoury. There's lots of this cheese as well, so I would happily use this in my cooking. Maybe add it to some lovely cheese scones or to a mac and cheese perhaps. Did it deserve its 3 stars though? I think this feels more like a standout 2-star than a truly exquisite 3-star for me. Its earthy aroma, while definitely apparent, lacks intensity. And its texture doesn't quite strike the balance of crumbly and creamy as I would hope for. I paid £4.20 for 350 grams, which is extremely good for the combined quality and quantity of this cheese. So my value for money score for this product is 4.5 out of 5. It is delicious and it's well worth purchasing. I think everybody in the family would like this. This is a cheese that certainly earns its place on a cheese board, but also a versatile cheese that can be used not just at dinner parties, but also for day-to-day cooking. I'm impressed. I'm seriously impressed with this. And now for our wildcard entry. Ivy's Reserve Vintage Cheddar. This cheese hasn't won a Great Taste Award, but it's a traditional Somerset cheddar matured under wood for up to 18 months and known for creamy, complex flavour. Retailer reviews tend to be very positive about the smooth, rich complexity and traditional nuttiness of this cheese, while in community threads, some say that its flavour can be rich or hard to find compared with mainstream cheddars. Let's see. So, can Ivy's vintage cheddar outperform the Great Taste superstars? Only one way to find out. This is creamy, tangy, and very Moorish. Bags of personality. It's neither too crumbly nor too firm, so again a very versatile cheese. Great for cooking and for snacking. I would say it's as much of a palate pleaser as any of the other 3 I've tasted. So, my verdict. If I were judging this cheddar cheese blind, I'd give this at least 1 Great Taste star. It's absolutely delicious. I paid £3.75 from Sainsbury's for this 330 gram block, which is not cheap, but it's cheaper than a lot of the well-established mass-produced cheddars available in the stores. For that reason, I'm going to give this a 5 out of 5 value for money score. This is a real winner for me. After tasting all 4 cheddars, weighing value, craftsmanship and flavour, 1 stood out. The standout cheddar for me is Ivy's Vintage Cheddar. It may not be a Great Taste Award winner, but I think it should be. And it certainly outperformed its award-winning rivals on flavour and value. If you enjoyed this, like, subscribe, and tell me what category I should rate next. More flavours, more stars, more value for money next time. Let's rate the ratings.